Today, 3 signs that twin flame union is near. I'm going to give you the 3 signs first, and then I'm going to explain each sign. Sign number 1, you are no longer concerned about the person, what they're doing, thinking, being, having, wanting. You're not even really focused on if they're going to come back and if union is coming. And that's exactly when they do come back. Sign number 2, intense inner peace. You're going to experience a sense of intense inner peace. Number 3, knowing, intuition. You know union is near. And it's not something that is understood by the mind. The other day, I saw somebody leave a comment on one of my YouTube videos, and they said something like, "Kurt, you always say the same thing. We've heard this 100 times. You need to come up with something new here." And I simply thought to myself, well, you know what? If you would have received the message that I'm giving you, then you wouldn't be looking for more. And that's the whole thing about this, guys. This is exactly why the twin flame runs, because the mind is sitting there ruminating about this person, and the mind is looking, searching everywhere for more answers. And it is true that I always give the same basic answer. And the reason for that is because there is only one answer. There are no other answers. There is no more information that you need. You and your twin flame are the same soul. You have to do as the soul does. That's how you get your twin flame to come back and actually cause union. And you're going to experience these 3 signs when union is coming near. And it's funny because you're not even really focused on it. Why are you not really focused on it? Because the soul does not focus on it. This whole journey seems very paradoxical to the mind. And the mind is going to keep saying there has to be something else. There's got to be more steps, stages, instructions. I need more information. And that's exactly why your twin is running. The soul, on the other hand, is just being. It is just existing. It is just accepting what is. And that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. So there's not more answers. There's not more information. So why would you be experiencing these 3 signs when union is near? It's because you are the soul. Your twin flame is your soul. Your twin flame is just another incarnation of your soul. And that's all. You must do as the soul does. Remember, you are body, mind, soul. The soul just is. The mind is what says there's got to be something else. So let's get into sign number 1. You're not really concerned about the outcome. You're not really looking for union, and you haven't even given this person a thought for a long time. So if you're saying, "Kurt, you always give the same answer and there's got to be more," that's exactly why your twin flame is running away. So necessarily you're going to be in a place where you're just not really concerned with it anymore. You're not looking for answers. Why? Because the mind is what is looking for answers and searching, but you are no longer identified with the mind. You are the soul, body, mind, soul. You have a mind and you have a body, but you are the soul. Here's the problem. Everybody on earth believes that they are their mind, this ego, this personality, this identity entity. It's a collection of thoughts. The mind is thought. The soul, in contrast, is not thought. The soul is consciousness. That's your twin flame. It's the inner awareness, which is aware of the fact that there are thoughts and feelings going on, and you start to experience yourself, 2 words, you start to experience yourself as separate from the mind. So even when the mind is there inquiring and looking for more answers, you don't play into it. You just notice that the mind is doing that. You are just simply aware that the mind is doing that because you are the awareness. You are consciousness, and that's your twin flame. And you energetically shift into that. You no longer identify with the ego, the personality, the mind, the identity entity with its machinations, and it's always thinking about everything and searching for answers. You simply are there being. You simply are there existing. You are clear that who you really are is the awareness of thought. And that's all. That's when your twin flame shows up. Sign number 2, you experience a deep sense of inner peace. They call this samadhi. And you may even have experiences known as satori. And satori is like a temporary yielding of the ego, the personality. It yields for a time. And you're in this state of nirvana and bliss. But generally speaking, you experience what is called samadhi, which is a general sense of peace in your day-to-day life, where you're just not really concerned about the person and you are at peace. You have surrendered to the creative forces of the universe, and you are allowing this connection with this person to manifest whenever it does. The mind wants to know, well, when is it going to happen? But the soul is there just allowing what is to be. It will happen when it happens. All of these events will come as they come. That is the way of the soul. And the soul is your twin flame. You are at peace. There's no more pushing. There's no more searching. You're just experiencing a deep sense of inner peace. Peace is the felt experience of the soul. Okay, sign number 3, the knowing. I just know it's going to happen. They call this intuition. And for most of you, this knowing actually seems to be emanating from your heart. For some of you, it could be the solar plexus. This is kind of a engineering reason, I suppose you could say. It's the engineering of the 3-part triune being technology system. It is an engineered energy system, the 3-part triune being. And wherever you feel the intuition emanating from is where your soul is most firmly connected to your chakra system. That's kind of a stripped down, quick explanation. There's a little bit more to it than that, but I'll just leave it at that to keep things simple. So your soul is actually communicating this knowing. That knowing is information. You can have telepathy where you pick up on thoughts that are not coming from your mind. They're coming from out there somewhere, right? That's information, but this is different information. This is coming from a deeper place, and you just know that union is near. And the mind could even step in, and a thought process can start, And it says, well, how do you know that? Because you have this knowing that union is near. And so the mind questions, well, how do you know that? You've got to have an answer. There's got to be a better explanation than you just know. But the knowing is still there. It's information that is coming from your soul. Telepathy and intuition are not exactly the same, but they can both give you information. It's just a knowing. It's coming from that place of peace. It's coming from that place of non-resistance to what is. The true self, the soul, which is your twin flame. I hope you found this video helpful. Please give me a like. Also, check out my other free coaching videos all over my YouTube channel. I'll be back for another amazing video very soon. Have a wonderful rest of your week. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.